Week 16 has arrived in the NFL. The stakes are increasing with every game, especially so when division rivals collide. And we've got that. The Rams and the Seahawks from Lumen Field on Thursday night primetime. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay. His guys are playing extremely well, 8-2 over their last 10. On the other side for the Seahawks, it's Mike McDonald. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Brandon Gaudin here with Charles Davis. 3 weeks to go in the regular season. What a start to Week 16. Rams and Seahawks underway in the NFL rivalry series. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a Southern California kid. Played his college ball in L.A. at USC. At quarterback, it's Sam Darnold. Now a play fake here on first down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. 2nd and 10. To throw is Darnold. Open man right side is Cup, complete. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
The offense retains possession.
Darnold now to throw. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So the Rams in great position here as they get things started. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and rankings, they don't matter to him very much. I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish #1, including himself.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A gain there of 21 yards.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
A gain of 21 yards.
They try the left side here with Williams. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Stafford. To the right side, that's Whittington. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
1st and goal.
They'll run here with Corum. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
Short of the goal line.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try again. But he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear him now. 3rd and goal. Now Stafford. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They run. It's Williams. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. They'll begin here with a run with Charbonnet. And they work this out past the 25. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
27 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
I suspect this is one of those calls the defensive coordinator would love to have back.
Absolutely.
Feels like he took a bit of a gamble here. And I remember when I was playing, when we had a team really backed up, there was a talk about, let's go ahead and get upfield and get a safety. And sometimes that works against you because they really hit them big, didn't they?
They did. They were hoping for a couple yards of breathing room, but they got a lot more than that. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 21 carries, 90 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for the...
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
Third and 19. Darnold. That'll be caught. It's Cup. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. And a Rams first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Corum now on 1st and 10. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Here's Stafford. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. So a 1st interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith-Njigba getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. Down to the 42, 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Darnold.
Rams 42-yard line.
Over the middle, finding Smith-Njigba. The Rams go nickel here defensively on third.
Jackson, Smith-njigba. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's Darnold. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Go taking it right down Broadway. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, LA. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. Point after here coming up.
For the extra point.
It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Rams 7.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And as we play out the final stretch of games, he entered our contest here as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. And they'll start on the ground with Charbonnet. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. From the 25, here's a 2nd down and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. That'll be caught by Cup. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the 1st down.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. They work now on 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45.
On again, here's Charbonnet. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Now the Rams and Seahawks doing battle here. Of course, the NFL has targeted a handful of rivalries to really highlight this season. This is one of them, and with good reason. In recent history, both teams have had innovative offenses and hard-hitting defenses. You think about Russell Wilson and all he was able to accomplish under Pete Carroll. The same with Matthew Stafford and Sean McVay. And you throw in the 49ers and the Cardinals, and it's easy to see why this has been one of the best divisions in football the last decade plus. That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's 2nd down. Back to throw, Darnold. He finds Smith-njigba. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Darnold. Going right back to Smith-njigba. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw again. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down at the 28.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
now a handoff to Charbonnet. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Well, this defense for the Rams, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the penalty declined, and they will keep the yardage on the completion.
And you could almost see him compartmentalize there throughout the route. Fought hard at the line of scrimmage, a lot of hand checking throughout the route. Great job staying focused on the football and pulling it in through the contact.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. at the 10.
Looking to throw again on second down. Darnold. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at third and a few inches. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard, but that's all they needed, and by the slimmest of margins, it'll be first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now off the bootleg, Darnold. He finds Smith-njigba in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it was capped off by a Jackson Smith-njigba touchdown catch. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A beautiful fake. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Rams offense and Matthew Stafford set to take over once again. And he's played well all year long as he enters the home stretch of the season as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin first and 10. Ball on the 27. Here's a second down and 6.
At the 27-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing, the O-line coach will.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Left side, he finds Smith-njigba. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Holding. Receiving team.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 15. And he'll throw right away. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing is Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Rams first down. A gain of 12. First down. Rams.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Stafford looks to throw again. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And that'll get them the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
That's good for our Rams. First down.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Stafford going to give this one to Corum. A pretty decent gain on the tough run before he's brought down at the 25.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Corum. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Here's Stafford. He'll get it inside the 20. And for the moment, this will be a first down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? To throw is Stafford. That one taken in by Whittington. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is right down the middle. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try to play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man.
And the Seahawks.
49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
At the 46-yard line.
We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's another
Play
Seahawks
action. It's Darnold.
first down.
That's out to the flat for Akers.
Darnold's pass.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun again to Charbonnet. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one 28 yards on the ground.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They gashed him in a big way on that last run, and defense fortunate to tackle him on the 2-yard line, but doesn't necessarily mean that there's something wrong with the defense's plan. And that's the one thing
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Charbonnet. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and
No
goal.
gain on the play.
3rd and goal. This LA Rams defense will try to bow up once more. Darnold a sneak. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
14. Rams 10.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The football going back to the Rams now. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see.
34-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's Stafford. Throwing middle, and it's complete. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Rams first down.
Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Blake Cora. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Stafford.
42-yard line.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 37.
That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at
Now
the
Stafford.
37-yard line.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Throwing right, and that's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 24-yard line.
That's another Rams first down. It's a gain of 20.
Now Stafford. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd.
Second down.
As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
5 yards on the play.
From the gun on third down. Stafford.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks.
Team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. A solid stiff arm. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
They run straight ahead with Corum.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
These two teams, remember, met in Inglewood earlier in the year with the Rams coming out on top. So a win here in Seattle, tough as that may be, will give them the season sweep.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Out of the gun, Stafford. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
3rd down and 13.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Stafford.
To the right side, that's Whittington.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
It's 4th down.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and
Off of play action, Darnold. That's taken in by Arroyo. Here's 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Here's Darnold.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
back to throw. Stafford.
The throw out line going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Seahawks offense and running back Zach Charbonnet set for this next possession. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A play fake, and it's Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good.
And the tight end goes in motion left. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Brings up 3rd and 9.
And oh, he coughed it up. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. Was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
To DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds him and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
They run once more with Corum.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Right at midfield.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
They'll try and run for the first with Corum.
Sheds off the tackle. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of 29. That's good for a Rams 1st down. A gain of 29 yards. 1st down.
On the ground, it's Jarquez Hunter.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the gun, here's Stafford.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Stafford. And that will be incomplete as well.
Unsuccessful pass on 3rd down, but at least you got 3 points here in your hip pocket.
Yeah, and I would take it from my hip pocket and put it right on the shoe of my kicker and go get those 3 points. This isn't even a discussion to me. This is a chance to take the lead after a good drive. Do it.
14.
So the tenor of this game now, Charles, is really switched. I mean, they get the fumble. That provides the opportunity. They don't get the touchdown, but they capitalize with a field goal, and that does give them the lead.
I absolutely agree with you there, partner. The tone of this one has completely shifted. Now they're in charge and have momentum on both sides of the ball. And that other sideline, they just went from winning to needing an immediate answer if they want their lead back.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Darnold. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in, touchdown Sam. Zach Charbonnet, 74 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is up to 5.
Seahawks 21.
The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly... Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Now Myers for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the LA offense ready for this next possession.
At their own 30-yard line.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10. Right at the 30. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 1.
At the 39-yard line.
Up the middle. Here's Corum. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 79 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Stafford now to throw. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On the handoff, Corum. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That's good for a Rams 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Throwing is Stafford. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So following the hold, They're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Play action. Stafford. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Now a 2nd and 6.
It's a gain of 14 and brings up 2nd down.
Now a handoff for Corum.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. The Rams on 3rd down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Stafford.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Back to throw. Stafford. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that lead is back down to 9 now. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
The keeper gets him 7 that time, and it'll lead to a 3rd down.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing: get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass him with a running play.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Faking the give, Darnold.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to throw, Darnold.
Smith-njigba with a grab.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Now it's Darnold. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part, he's played well in between being dumped on his back. But every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
Now Darnold. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 12.
From the 50, it's Darnold. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams getting set to go now. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Leonard Williams in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's Stafford. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Stafford's pass.
They're facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
And it's 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Leonard Williams, his 2nd sack of the night. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds them to just 3 on the return. This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
from the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And good sideline to sideline tackling there as they're going to get him down a couple yards short of the 1st.
6 yards. It's 4th down.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
You know, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Here's Stafford. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Rams.
This is Hunter. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 9.
43-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Stafford.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 45-yard line.
On the give, it's Corum.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Kobe Bryant makes the stop on that one. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
To throw is Stafford. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Now Stafford.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 22-yard line.
And the Rams first down. A gain of 14. And the Rams first down.
Now Stafford. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding. Offense.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
To the right side, this is Corum.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford. And he is going to lose yardage here.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Stafford. He finds his target, Allen.
But hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3.
It's 4th down.
They snap it to Stafford. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Blake Corum, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Well, this offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this game not quite over yet, and we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And 11.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Now it's Darnold.
They'll set up a screen to Charbonnet.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. The Rams offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Going to be taken in here by McCoy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Now Stafford. That's taken in left side by Whittington. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give it to Corum. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
1st down.
Here's 1st down.
1st down, Rams.
Now it's Stafford. His pass caught at the 4. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
At the 2-yard line.
Here's Corum.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive will take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
Here now, 2nd and goal. Corum trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
They'll look to run with Corum.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And able to get this out to the 25. This is 1st and 10.
One last throw down for Darnold. And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
What a thrilling 4th quarter this one was. Well, at least I guess if you're cheering for the winning side, an outstanding comeback, though, that saw them completely take control and change the outcome of this game.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many of us saw that coming, the way that they were playing and having the lead after 3 quarters. A little bit of a stunning ending, because it wasn't just a 1-touchdown swing. It was a multiple touchdown swing for them to end up losing that ball game. Give credit where credit is due. They came off the pace and got it done.
So for L.A., the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Seattle, It's a loss that could wind up hurting a little as they fall now to 11-4. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.